I want her to be happy. I want good things for her, but there are times.
When we think of celebrity power couples in Hollywood for the past few decades, one couple has captured our attention until today, even though they separated on April 12, 2019. This power couple that we are talking about is the original Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. In relation to Brangelina, videos about their family are circulating around the internet right now. Videos claiming that their first biological daughter, Shiloh Jolie Pitt's name, has vanished on Brad Pitt's $300 million fortune. This is a shocking turn in the life of one of the most idealized families in the world, a family that has been a symbol of prosperity, inclusiveness, and love for onlookers like us. We are now about to reveal the truth behind what everyone has been waiting for. Let's turn back the pages of time and see how did this happen to Shiloh Jolie Pitt. Rewind to 2003 when sparks flew on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. It was during this film project that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, both known for their own noteworthy skills as artists, began a connection that would surpass the boundaries of the scripted world of their movie. At the time of filming of the said movie, Brad Pitt was still married to Jennifer Aniston, while Angelina Jolie was already separated from her former partner, Billy Bob Thornton, her second husband, after her separation from Johnny Lee Miller. The relationship between Pitt and Aniston ended officially in January 2005. With the couple announcing their legal separation, leading to a divorce later that year. Simultaneously, Jolie, already a mother to Maddox Shivan Jolie Pitt, who was adopted in Cambodia in 2002, expanded her family by adopting Zahara Marley Jolie Pitt in 2005 in Ethiopia. Pitt and Jolie officially confirmed their relationship, making it public in 2005. The couple became a Hollywood power couple, commonly referred to as Brangelina, capturing widespread attention and media coverage. According to Jolie, the initial connection between them was not because of a magical love-at-first-sight event. Jolie candidly explained this in a 2007 Vogue interview. She said that the attraction grew from the happiness and authentic collaboration discovered in their joint efforts. Their on-screen portrayal as a married couple in Mr. and Mrs. Smith laid the foundation for a friendship that would evolve into a romantic relationship. Both Maddox and Zahara would then be adopted by Brad Pitt and get the last name Jolie Pitt. Then Shiloh Nouvelle Jolie Pitt, their first biological daughter, was born in Namibia in 2006, adding a new member to their unusual family. A fun fact about Shiloh is that she has dual citizenship. She is both American and Namibian. This happened when then Deputy Minister Leon Juste mentioned that, under Namibian law, Shiloh could acquire Namibian citizenship if her parents decided to pursue it. Brangelina did pursue it, so that's why she earned dual citizenship. If we look back in time, before she could even walk, she has captured the interest of the world. Merely 2 months after she was born, a wax figure of infant Shiloh was unveiled at Madame Tussauds Wax Museum in New York City. The wax representation of Shiloh also included depictions of her parents standing beside her cradle. The family welcomed Paxton Jolie Pitt as their newest family member. Pax was adopted in Vietnam. The familial portrait gained additional hues with the birth of biological twins Knox Leon Jolie Pitt and Vivienne Marceline Jolie Pitt in 2008. They were born in Nice, France. The controversial start of the Brangelina relationship, combined with their humanitarian work and the subsequent expansion of their family through adoption and biological children, turned the power couple into one of the most iconic and talked about celebrity couples in Hollywood. Their fame extended beyond their acting careers to include their philanthropy and international adoptions, which hooked the attention of the global media. The couple's relationship and family dynamics remained one of the most talked about topics in show business, not only in the USA but also in the whole world. During the peak of the Brangelina fever, as long as the country, no matter how backward it is, had access to Hollywood movies and American pop culture, the Brangelina couple was known. 2008 was a memorable year for the family. Aside from the continued success that the couple has been having, the birth of the twins, and their iconic humanitarian works, Shiloh Jolie Pitt made her Hollywood debut in the film The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. That was directed by David Fincher. The movie starred Brad Pitt, Cate Blanchett, and Taraji P. Henson. Shiloh's appearance in the film was a brief moment, and although it was a small role, it marked her initial foray into the entertainment industry. She was offered to play a young Aurora in her mom's iconic 2014 film adaptation of Maleficent. but she turned it down. Instead, her younger sister Vivian assumed the role. Shiloh then proceeded to lend her voice to the character Shuai Shuai in the 2016 film Kung Fu Panda 3. Up until this day, Shiloh has been focusing on her art, dancing. While she hasn't publicly spoken about her passion for dance, Shiloh is a member of an elite dance studio in LA. Aside from her dancing, she and her siblings also followed the path of their parents in humanitarian work. All seems like a fairy tale for the princess-like life of Shiloh, but her life was not perfect. And the perfect reminder of this is the event that transpired in 2016. The Brangelina saga is now in its twilight. This was the year of heavy emotions as their divorce proceedings were initiated. This period was also the setting of the stage for a protracted struggle for child custody. In court documents, Jolie made startling accusations, claiming that Brad allegedly seized her by the head, forcefully shook her, and choked one of their children during a flight in 2016. The court documents also allege that Brad poured beer on Jolie, and even more distressingly, spilled wine and beer on their children during the incident on the flight. Maddox was later named as being one of the 2 children who were directly involved in the incident. He was reported to have been intentionally or inadvertently struck by his father. The other child who verbally defended Jolie during the fight was never named. In May 2021, a significant change occurred as Brad Pitt was granted 50-50 legal and physical custody of the remaining 5 minor children, including Zahara, Shiloh, Pax, Knox, and Vivian. Shiloh Jolie Pitt was reportedly the first among the children to reconcile with her father, Brad Pitt. However, some fans are skeptical due to the perceived unreliability of sources, emphasizing that the information comes solely from an anonymous insider. Speculations have arisen, suggesting that the insider may potentially be associated with Brad's PR team. Aside from Shiloh, there are also other revelations that are more credible about what Brad's children think about him. Notably, his relationship with Maddox remains unrepaired since the plane incident, characterized as non-existent. A leaked Instagram post from Pax in November 2023 revealed deep-seated grievances, accusing Brad of lacking consideration and empathy toward the younger children who reportedly tremble in fear in his presence. Zahara's attendance at a sorority event, without using the surname Pitt during introductions, sparked speculation about the state of her relationship with Brad. However, the bonds between Brad and the twins, Vivian and Knox, seemed to be the most repairable among his children. Observers speculated this to be due to their young age during the divorce, shielding them from recalling less joyful moments in the household. Now we are near the end of our video. I know you are wondering about one thing. What about the disinheritance of Shiloh? Well, that information, as you saw in my video, did not happen in real life. Those videos circulating about Angelina exposing something about Brad, removing Shiloh from his beneficiaries are not factual. This is why you have to be careful in watching videos on the internet. There are scums who trick people with clickbaits for video traffic. The worst part about this is that it contributes to fake news, which poses a threat to our society today. Aside from that revelation, I hope you enjoyed that quick news review about the Jolie Pitt family. The family shows us that not all the glitz and glamour on the big screen reflects real life. We must draw a line between fact and fiction, especially when it comes to the celebrities we admire. Always remember that nobody is perfect. People are bound to make mistakes in their lives because we are only human, and that's how we learn. Now, whether Brad Pitt learned something from the whole fiasco is up to him and not us. He is the one who can redeem what is left redeemable after what has happened in their family. Only the future knows what will happen next in the post-Brangelina saga of their lives.